The Taliban have seized power in Afghanistan, and they have used digital media to do this. For over a decade, they have used strikingly sophisticated technologies to gather support, build political momentum, and to fight against US forces. The Taliban that the world is seeing now is addressing press conferences. It's tech and media savvy. Watch our report.
While in power in Afghanistan in the 1990s, the Taliban had banned the internet. Their logic? Taking pictures of living things, such as photography, television, and the internet, was forbidden in Islam. But after the Islamist group was overthrown by the US military in 2001, it started to understand the importance of leveraging technology. And now they have learned to use media as a tool of propaganda, to persuade and threaten in equal measure. This is Taliban 2.0. The Taliban's digital footprint can be traced back to 2005, when their official website, named Al-Emira, went online. By 2007, the Taliban had started gravitating towards a more sophisticated use of technology. They decided to communicate and operate through a network of mobile handsets. They understood the power of digital technologies, that these could be used to recruit members, rally support, expand the network, threaten opponents, and control the narrative. They also started to use websites to claim responsibility for attacks and to distribute messages and videos. Acknowledging the power of media, in December 2010, Al-Emira's editor Abdul Sattar Maiwandi said this in an interview. Wars today cannot be won without media. Media aims at the heart rather than the body, and if the heart is defeated, the battle is won. Eventually they started catching up with more innovations. They got access to more sophisticated handheld devices and faster networks, meaning videos could be shot on a mobile phone and mailed directly to supporters or international media. The use of the internet has flourished in Afghanistan in the last 2 decades. According to a report, in 2000, internet usage in Afghanistan was at 0%. And today, 22% of Afghans have access to the same. As of 2021, an estimated 12.8 million Afghans use the internet. But the digital revolution didn't end there. Modern-day communication platforms, such as Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and WhatsApp, have revolutionized how we connect with the world. The Taliban understood their importance and became early adopters of these platforms. They started to leverage emails, tweets, and blogs. While the Taliban faced long-held bans on some of the popular social media platforms, tech giants claim it is impossible to weed them out online. Their strong presence on Twitter is a clear example. The Taliban now understands that to control the overall narrative, it's important to have a strong command of social media. They now host podcast-like internet radio channels. They are adept at creating WhatsApp groups. The online proficiency of the Taliban could be attributed to an influx of younger recruits during the past decade. Technology emerged as a key to the movement's survival. It became a tool to build perceptions of their power and capabilities. It's their digital transformation that helped them gain strength while they were out of power. Eventually, the Taliban took over Afghanistan and toppled the government. And it wouldn't have been possible in the absence of technological solutions that aided them throughout the insurgency. The country currently is in a state of disarray. Law and order needs to be restored. It seems that the Taliban government will now rely even more on modern technology to reach out to people, enforce its diktats, control the global narrative, and run the government. Experts fear that much like its neighbors such as Pakistan and China, the Taliban could adopt technologies like facial recognition and artificial intelligence and exercise control through censorship and surveillance. Both these countries are already making overtures to the Taliban, and it's something the rest of the world is keeping a tab on.